I need to
Alive.
repaint. Yeah, I need to repaint it. Repaint, I mean the one have
Well, just
spotted
you
black,
don't
the black
have to
of the
do. Remember, you don't have to do this. You know,
nose.
don't feel like you have to do it. And I'm just glad you got Liam there to help you.
Feeling like bored. What's that?
Oh yeah, I know how you feel. Believe me. That's why I
Mm,
take my time cutting the grass. I cut the front today, and then tomorrow I'll cut the rest. You know.
because when I
Just,
am doing it, and I enjoy it doing it.
oh yeah, because nobody bothers you.
Yeah.
That's why I do. That's why you know when I like I said when I cut the grass, nobody's bothering me. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know. People leave you alone. Hopefully. Hey, McLaughlin, how you doing, man? How you
Is
doing?
that
How's life in
McLaren? Good
Chicago?
morning. Good
Good
evening,
morning. Yeah, it's good evening. Yeah,
McLaren.
we were talking about. Uh, I'm right, Augusta, Georgia. But like I was, there's nothing else to do, so I ain't rushing it because if I rush it, what am I going to do tomorrow? And they got a lot of yard. They got a lot of yard
Mm-hmm.
here. It would justify having a riding lawnmower. You know what I mean? It would
Mm-hmm.
justify having one.
And
Yeah,
the lawnmower.
Maribeth, I know what you're mad about. We're out in Georgia. Yeah, I'm in Augusta. It's called Augusta, Georgia. I think it's more the outskirts of Augusta. I really don't like to tell people where exactly where I'm at because it's not my house. You know, it's my daughter's place. Yeah, and I was having a conversation, McLaughlin. I was having a conversation with somebody this morning. They said, said, I just hope it don't do a nosedive. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
also, there's report that the value of the peso, as far as the world's concerned, is devalued, going down. So it might be at 60 for a while. And I'm telling people, if they see it go up to like 61, 62, exchange it. Exchange it when you can, you know? Because I don't think this is going to last forever. Is this the highest it's been since I've been, the whole
Yeah,
time I
this
was
is
living in the Philippines. I don't think it ever hit 60, 59,
yeah,
50.
59. That is the highest exchange rate when you are here. 59.
Yeah, I remember one time it dropped down to 54. It was like, I don't know what was
Yeah,
going on.
now is 60.5, almost
Yeah.
61.
But people got to remember, you're lucky if you'll get it at that rate, 60. At one of those exchange booths that you see around, or those people that do currency exchange, you'd be lucky if you get close, you get 60.
No, if you go to the exchange shop, they will they will ask lower than that, 60,
Yeah, yeah, 58. Usually
58 or
it's
50
never, go ahead.
or 50 or 57.
Yeah, no. Now, banks, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Well, your good banks, not China Bank, your good banks. Yeah, it's a different story. I told you what happened at that one time at China Bank when I used the China Bank ATM at the Nobu. I got money out. And then 2 hours later, said I got more money out. I was like, no, I didn't. The same amount. They double dipped,
Uh-huh.
thinking I wouldn't notice it. But like I say, when you walk up and there's a row of ATMs, all right, and there's long lines in every one of those ATM, and there's no line in the ATM for the Bank of China, that's telling you something. Don't go there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened to me. I thought it was my lucky day, And people were looking at me too when I was doing it. They're like, he'll learn. He'll learn. You're so unwise. That's all
Huh?
right. I learned.
Yep.
It was like $40 or $60. I can't remember what it was. Yep, they double dipped me. A couple hours later, I got another notice. Western Union is 61. That's not bad. Let me see what it is now. I got the
61?
spot market. Yeah,
What?
that's real good.
Very
If
good,
it's
but
six,
the value of peso already no more.
well, it's not no more. It's just like
Very
they said,
low.
it's declining. Now I don't know what.
Mm-mm.
Hey Dodge, how you doing, man? How
Good
you like
morning, that's
developing?
in Davao.
So
How
I
is
hear you want to
life
go.
in Davao?
I hear you're going to go out and start yourself a business. Nah, I didn't. Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see what it's telling me now. Still 60, 56, 24. That's what I got. 60, 56, 24. And that's the spot market.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get it for 31, that's good. That's real good. Let me shut this off, man. So my went into Walmart today. You know they lock everything up in Walmart nowadays. Everything. It's behind a oh not everything, I'm exaggerating. But like in the electronics department, everything's
Mm-hmm.
behind a glass case. And they gotta unlock it for you to get something. I got one of as you notice, I trimmed my beard because I don't like it all. And yeah, I was like, he says you gotta do that nowadays. People steal it.
You mean to say you didn't bring your own
It wouldn't
razor?
work. It wouldn't work there because the razor I have is for 220, not
Oh,
110.
oh, oh, okay,
It would
okay.
work, but it'd be like,
All right.
any water refill station business in town? Okay. Nah. Nah.
Any water refill station in Garata? Yes.
Remember,
It's
remember when you,
the
oh, I'm
what he
sorry.
said?
I'm sorry. Right there. There you go. Are you asking, is there any
Yes.
refill station? Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Two water station.
Where's Goretta at?
The first one we are using before, where
Oh,
Marilos
wait,
place.
he's in Badoc?
Yeah, that is Gareta. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you living in Badoc, Baguio, Mani, Baguio,
Baguio. Just say
Baguio?
Baguio. You live in
Yeah,
Badoc now?
and the Ramirez. I think Ramirez water refilling station near the Gareta Barangay Hall.
Yeah, that's nope. Nope. The profit margins, the profit margin's not there, man. I talked to a lot of people that, had, well, I'm going to retire. I'm going to go to the Philippines. I'm going to start a sorry. Oh, it's either a sorry store, a piggery, or a water station. They're all the same. And they're like, man, the money is not there. You spend more money, with the startup. Well, of course, startups always cost money, but it's just the profit margin, man. It's not there.
The 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 very well known business now that if your wife wants to taking care of chicken, laying egg chicken.
Yeah, that's true. The egg. That's
Yep.
that's the thing right now is
Yep.
eggs, sale of eggs. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Get that one.
I don't. No, McLaren. I don't touch. Nope. Straight from nope.
Now,
Now I've accidentally, like when I'm brushing my teeth, or whatever, and you rinse your mouth out, and all of a sudden you think you swear that some water went down. You're like, oh my god, you ain't gonna die,
Mm.
but you just get that. Oh no, I never touched no.
Yeah, I think I will drink it.
Oh, he's living in the UK right now. He's living in the UK, but I'm from Garata. 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 Yeah, there's a couple water states, and plus,
I
you know how they Bago, they deliver it. You can go like the guy we have now. Where they at? The one we use now.
uh, Murong,
Yeah,
Murong. Eh, Baguio. You know,
yeah.
you know, um, 6 to Lida. Water for less in Gareta. But the one we are using, I don't know what is the name.
I forget, but they. So what we do, man, we go through how many water companies, how many water stations are we going to use so far?
3, including the
What I
one we
usually
are
do,
using.
I do the flashlight check on them. All right. What I do is I take the flashlight and where you open it up at the. No, I'm not gonna. I open it up and I put the flashlight in there and I look, and if I see anything floating in it,
Uh,
nope, nope.
means it means they refill the bottle without cleaning it.
Not only that, the filters are bad. The filters are very expensive, from what I hear. The purifying filters, so they try to stretch them out as long as possible.
I
And so,
don't know
look,
if
man,
how I don't know if every 3 months or every month they should
I don't
clean
know.
their filter every
Well,
month.
the one we had, the first one we used, which was right across the street from Mary Lou. They
Yeah.
they told me there's an indicator on the panel when it goes through the
Yeah.
filtration center. There's an indicator when it turns red. The light turns red. That means the filter needs to be changed out.
Yeah.
So, do they take a piece of electrical tape and they cover it up? I don't see anything. I don't know. I'm not there.
Mhm. So right in front of Igama.
Was that a?
Mm. Yeah, that is the one we are talking about, the owned by Mr. Lida.
I don't know.
Lida. Not the water for less.
Oh, okay. Exactly, McLaren. You're right. But smile, but it's so easy, man. It's so
Mind your
easy.
own business.
You
You're
see
right.
something going down. You see something going down. You turn around. You walk the other way. And
Mhm.
if somebody comes to you telling you something, you forget what they're telling you. If it's negative, you just don't get involved. And it's easy. It's easy, you know.
Mhm.
And you try not to, when you go there, you try not to be pushy as far as communicating with people there. You try not to be pushy because they don't like that. They just settle in. Don't approach you. How many times people come to me when at the market or when I go to the empanada to get empanada, they'll talk to you. They
Mhm.
want to talk to you. You just say, just go with it. Just go with the flow. You know, it's not hard.
Yeah.
Coming back to the Philippines, you don't like the UK? UK's changing too.
Yeah.
That's funny. They say, okay, the first world countries are having all these problems. You know what I mean? And in countries like the Philippines, the developing countries, they ain't having the problems that the first world, the West is having. but a lot of it is due to people in power. Things are happening that don't need to happen.
Every country they have their own problem. As far as economic problem.
I remember one time Chicago and out on McLaughlin. I don't know if you remember when the Russians started coming there. Everybody was like, "Oh, the Russians." I dealt with the Russians quite often. They're good people, man. They're good people. Yeah, Chicago got a lot of Russians and Polish people from Poland.
Mm.
Yeah, England's such a great country. I've been to England, man. It's got a lot to offer. You know what I mean? It's got a lot. And
Mm.
people are genuinely nice people. The ones, at least the ones I had contact with, they're good people. And like I said, and like I know Australia is not part of England. I know that, but even the people in Australia, they're very down to earth people, man. Very down to earth.
20 years?
20 years in the UK, and he says he's coming home.
Yeah.
Must be retiring. Yeah, they get once they get to know you, guys, and they know you're a good guy, and you're not one of these arrogant Westerners, I should say. At first, they were kind of like, I guess they were trying to figure me out, what was I all about? But now, anytime I go anywhere, they know me, and I can't, I'll tell you, people say, well, are you doing this? Are you doing, like, doing things I shouldn't be doing behind Myles' back? And I was like, oh, hell no. Everybody talks here.
And you know what? The funniest thing is, every time when we go out together, right?
Yeah.
And now suddenly you're not with me when I go out. They ask, "Mom, where is Sir? He's not.
Yeah.
Is he at home? Is he at home? No, we went back
No.
to US."
Well, they ask me the same thing every time I go somewhere. Like empanadas. When I go to the empanada girls, right? Where's ma'am? Where's ma'am? Is she at home? She's taking a nap, and I'm buying us lunch. Oh, I wish my husband did that. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, it's Dodge will do fine, man. Dodge will do fine. Yeah, Canada's it's not doing.
Is it
37 years old.
37 years old and retired? Was too young.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did the things he needed to do in order to retire.
Yeah.
People ain't retiring at 65 anymore. They're like, I ain't going to work until I'm 65 years old, and then you live for another 2 to 3 years. I ain't doing that. I retired at what, 55? And I could have retired. If I knew way back then that I know now, as soon as I retired from the military, I could have came to the Philippines. I could have came. But no, you retire and work. Yeah. I understand words here and there, but don't ask me to speak it. Ilocano. No.
They said it's much better you learn Tagalog because everybody can speak Tagalog.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I asked some people if they knew Tagalog, and they were like, no.
If you say yes, oo, it's easy. Instead of saying yes, oo.
Yeah, see, Dodge got the way out there. Like I said, if I knew when I retired from the Navy at 39 years old. You know, I could have
Advance
retired.
happy advance happy birthday, Dad.
I could have
April
retired back
boy.
then. Probably have been better off because I would have been set into a way of life. You know.
Taglis, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I say, what I tell everybody, they speak Filipino English. Some people get it, some people don't, but you know, they try.
The, yeah, the Baguio, that it's funny when I teach him speak Ilocano or Tagalog, the tongue is twisting. Instead of pronounce the one I said, no, it goes to other other. It's
That's the problem
different
with
pronunciation.
my accent and everything like that. I just and the way you all roll your tongue,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. It's like, oh no.
Oo po. Oo po. Yes po. Oh, you see, McLovin knows how to say opo.
Is that's the people that stand at our fence when they want to
No.
sell us something. When they want to sell us
Ah,
something.
the
Ah,
one the one is standing on fence is apo,
yeah,
apo, that is
Apple, yeah.
apo. But that one
And
is
then,
opo, yes po, or what?
and then you see Miles, and don't deny it, Miles. She'll be sitting at the chair, and all of a sudden she'll slither down. I just sit there. I was like, whatever. But see, they can't see in, so I don't worry
Mm-hmm.
because it's darker inside than it is outside. You can't see in,
Mm.
in theory. But I don't know. You Filipinos got good eyes. They can sit there and look at stuff in the dark. Am I right, McLovin? They could see stuff in the dark. How many times have I walked in the kitchen and turned on lights, Miles? How many times have
Yeah,
I done that? I was like,
yeah.
man, you need to. Hey, DC's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. DC is in the
Wow,
house.
DC.
Hey,
Good
man, how you
morning,
doing?
good evening.
How you doing,
How's
DC?
life in Baltimore, DC?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
That's what my son. I always said my son-in-law's from Baltimore. I always thought he was from like the South. He's like, no, I'm from Baltimore. I was like, oh, I would never known it. Right around DC area. No, he lived in the DC area, then they moved to Baltimore. I don't know what but yeah, Miles does that. When she sees somebody yelling for us, she'll slither off the chair. I'm like, with the windows wide open, the screen door open so the dogs can go in and out, and she wants them to think that nobody's home.
Mm.
Right?
Yep.
That's fine. That don't bother me at all. I think it's funny. It's kind of like, hey, if any of you ever remember when growing up, when somebody came knocking at the door and they say, your parents are like, I'm not home, because it might be a bill collector. I'm not home.
Oh my
Well,
god.
one time my sister got arrested for underage drinking, and she got fined. I forget what it was. Maybe it was $50 or $60. I don't remember. But the constable doing that, I don't. They probably still do it then. The constables will want to come around. You know, if you owe you owe the money like for police or whatever. Well, the constable
Mm.
was at our door, and she
Mm.
was just she did a lot of crazy shit, but she never got in trouble. You know what I mean? Never got in
Mm.
trouble, underage drinking and stuff like that. So he comes knock at the door, and she's standing behind me off to the side, and I open the door, and I was like, "How you doing?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm looking for Tracy. I'm looking for Tracy Mann." I said, "She's right there," and I walked away. She never got in trouble. Never got in trouble. You know, never. my parents used to pay if she did get. I mean, she's good people now, but she do shit. She is just like, see, I kept growing up. I kept to myself. You know, you can
Yeah,
ask any
this
of my
is
sisters. I kept to myself.
she's
Always been
doing
that.
good. She's doing good now because she's
Well,
getting
she's
old.
fine now. She's just doing her rambunctious years.
Yeah.
Oh, so were you living in when you were younger? Were you living in the Philippines, like your parents in the military or something?
Cebu.
Huh?
Yes. Cebu.
Oh, Cebu.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
What question are you talking about there, Baguio?
What's it? What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what the question was. I don't. Hey, hey,
Hey,
Doss. Hi.
Doc. Good
Thank you, man.
morning. Good
Thank you for the
evening.
super sticker. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it for the super sticker.
Best man you in Cebu.
Yep.
Oh, okay, okay. You had a nanny. Oh, okay. Your parents must have been rich, McLovin. That's
Hmm.
dangerous. A rich Irishman? Ooh, that's dangerous. It's not. Inflation? Yeah. So you working tonight, Doss?
Night
You
shift.
working?
Yep. Might be.
Yeah.
Just be careful, those gangster.
Doss, where do you get Doss? Where do you get your sayings, man? I think they're funny. The cross of yellow notepads, here they are going up.
What does it mean, be?
I don't know. Maybe sticking at one of those little small ones, or the
The long
legal
path.
ones that are yellow. Yeah, like we got at the house.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think it's somewhere in there. I used to write things down on it.
Yeah, maybe this is he needs that one.
Yeah, that's my brain. And half the time I write stuff down on it, and I'll be
Yeah.
looking at it, and I'm like, what was I thinking? What am I talking about here? Because I don't. I just put little clip notes in.
Hmm.
Okay. You must have had a good, a decent life. Florida's nice. A lot
Yeah.
nicer than it is now, from what I hear. Uh, corporate guy there getting rid of stuff. So where you at, like
Mhm.
a warehouse? Yeah, Miles is still painting. Not that's not a bad thing. It's just I told him take your time, like I do. Like I said, when I cut the grass, I take my time cutting the grass. One day I'll do the front. They got a lot of yard. One day I'll do the front, and then the next day I do the back. I'm not know what else what else do I have to do?
Yeah, but you know what?
What?
This room, this room might maybe we use a dark color also so that the paint of the window will be matched to the dark color,
Paint it like we paint the other room, black or almost black.
almost black. It will ah the white will reflect to the dark color, but now it's just like bright, all white. So when you return here, we change the color of your room.
I don't know, McLeod. A lot of times I'll be talking to people, and they'll mix the Ilocano in with English.
Yeah.
They'll start talking to me in English, and then they kick into the Ilocano, and I'll be looking at them like, okay, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, for what? You don't have to be sorry about anything, you know.
That's why they said, you, mom, you teach her to speak English or Tagalog or Ilocano. Oh, it's hard
Yeah,
for him to teach. You know, it's much better that see he's a bit younger or the 40s. It's much better to teach the small
I'm an old.
issue.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, man. Well, actually, Doss, I would have if I bought like a surge protector, which is a good idea. I would have to make sure it's rated for 220 if I
Mm.
bring it back to the Philippines because that's what they use 220. They use 60 hertz, but it's 220. Here it's well, it's 110, 120, whatever.
Mhm.
Big empty warehouse. Yeah. You were telling me they were empty. They haven't figured out they're paying for multiple guards. Well, you're guarding that air. It's valuable air.
Mhm.
It's probably a tax write off. Doss. It's probably a tax write off.
Shift, night shifting.
You're going to trade her in. If I said something like that to Miles, he'd probably come back with another smart ass comment back returned. What, Miles? Which is not wrong. It's not wrong. So, McLaren, how long have you been back in the States? Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, they're full. Oh, a few years. Okay. I know a lot of. I'm not trying to justify me being here. I'm doing what I got to do, but I know a lot of expats that go back to their own country for a while, and then they go back to the Philippines, even though if they're married, but they do take care of their Philippine wife. Wait a minute, something just happened. Ah, but see that
Mhm.
how would that Doss? How would that affect you? You still got to be paid. That's on the company, right? April, yeah, making a move. It's not a place. Philippines is not a bad place to live. I'm realizing that. I'm realizing that.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to stay, to live, and as long as you have enough to survive every day.
Yeah, you get yourself with a good Philippine woman or man, depending on your thing,
Mm.
and you're both on the same page, and you let them realize that I'm only here, and my only responsibility is you, and if you got kids, the kids, nobody else. They're not my problem. I'm sorry, but they're not my problem. You got to establish
Mm-hmm.
that
Yep.
because I'm telling you, the family could put a lot of pressure on your partner. A lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think
54
that's
years
what
old.
a lot of a lot of relationships get ruined that way because they get the pressure from the family. You know, I know guys that's living in the states and are married to a Philippine woman. They say they get it there. They get a lot of pressure from the family. That's when I know Miles is pissed off at me when she starts talking in Ilocano.
Waray, waray.
Right, Miles?
No, instead of saying something, you just walk away. Don't talk too much. Don't talk. What you want to say no more, or you just walk away and still calm up.
Is that your story? You're sticking to it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It doesn't happen that way all the time. No, Miles is not a hot blooded Ilocano, but when she wants something to say, but she don't want me to know what she's saying, she speaks Ilocano. I was like, "What'd you say?" Well, I've been told it can take up to 3 months. So you know, that's what I've been told. It can take up to when I shipped out the boxes to you in Lasam.
Mm-mm.
Or was it Lasam or was it there in Badoc?
Here, but the LBC,
Okay, yeah, they told me
it's,
the guy
it
there.
it
Had,
it takes only less than 2 months.
they told me it could take up to
Already
three
here?
months. Now I
No.
got it before that time, but they told me.
Yeah, they just only give you a tentative date, but you
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't mean that date will. It will reach that date, but before that should arrive. Will- Just
I mean,
like the
people are
one you
able.
have.
I mean, it's cheap. I mean, you believe me, they don't go by the weight. They go by the size of the box. So it's not. I mean, it's not bad price. So you just gotta be patient. You know.
What shipping company, Dutch?
I think it's all one. What's that?
LBC, eh?
Yes,
LBC.
they have an LBC in Virginia. Where at? I'm trying to remember. So Military Highway in Virginia Beach. They have an
Mhm.
LBC. It's a husband and wife thing. The wife is Filipino, of course. Husband's, of course, American, and he's a Caucasian. And he says, "Yeah." I said, "Hey, the amount you all asking, I can live with that." You know.
Mhm. How's that, Voodoo girl?
You getting a lot of temporary guys. Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Polly.
Hey, Paulie, how you doing?
Good
I started watching
morning.
your latest video. So what happened? Oh, here in Georgia, the internet went out. It was only I don't know how long it was out for, but then I got I went out and cut the grass and everything like that. So I'll finish it up tonight. Yeah, like I said, yeah, Paul. Like I said, it's just hey,
Mm.
it's the amount of money you got to pay. I can't remember how much I pay per box. I can't. I'm gonna be
Fif-
honest. I
you
don't.
said you said $50
Yeah, but those
per
boxes
box.
were freaking heavy. Those boxes were heavy, heavy.
What I want before when you send it is that quantity of one box you can put them together. There, since there is no uh, limit no way limit, so you can put as many as you can in one box.
Yeah. Yeah, you can FedEx, man,
Yeah, FedEx is also good,
but
but
guys, they're expensive, man.
I
FedEx, yeah,
haven't.
it's good, reliable, but they are expensive. Like I say, if you're shipping stuff here for permanent, you just go better bond. They
Forex
put it on a
cargo.
ship. That's why it takes a while.
Mm.
That's good. It's
Mhm.
it's a pain in the butt getting a visa to the States. I don't know about any other country, but I know the United States it costs a lot of money, man.
Mhm.
A lot of money. Yeah, and they got if you ever watch, do you still watching? Is Liam still watching the basketball games?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but cannot watch now because there's no more satellite.
All you gotta do is pay the bill.
Just yeah, I just only want the lower load, not
Yeah. Well,
1,000
that's up to
any.
you.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Yeah, they do. But it's the boy, man. FedEx is expensive, man. Because that's what I was doing. I was going to go to FedEx, and they told me the price. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I went to that one people that did the other way, and they were like more than half. Guy
Mm.
says it doesn't matter the weight; it's the size of the box.
Yeah.
But you got to
And
have
what?
an itemized list, shipping
Mm.
list. Yeah, that it has to be itemized. Everything that's in that box, you better
Yeah.
have it down
You
on a
give
piece of
all the
paper.
details what you put inside the box because there's if the if one item will get lost or how many items they will pay it back to you. We give that to you.
Hey man, how you doing? Glad to see you. Hopefully your leg's doing
Oh,
good. Doing
good
your knee.
morning, Mayor.
It's
How is
evening.
Gary and Vivian?
Indian guards. You think there's some funny business still going on? Yeah. Don't know yet. Sure, don't know yet. Believe me, I love to know. Just take it one day at a time, trying to do what I can.
Mm-hmm.
The beer man, the beer men. San Miguel. San Miguel's
San
really
Miguel.
popular. That's really popular here.
Yeah.
Really popular.
Uh, popular PBA team.
Yeah. Don't they, McLaren, don't they have San Miguel in the States? Or am I thinking of another beer? So I don't
Oh,
drink, so I don't know.
oh, I mean the drink. The yes, he's talking about the PBA team.
Oh,
San Miguel. San Miguel.
the beer man, yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, do they sell San Miguel in the States?
Maybe they do.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have it in Chicago. Yeah, they say it's a Philippine beer. Oh,
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with it. They say it's a Philippine beer. I wonder if that's true. or it could be brewed in the Philippines, but it also brewed in other places. You know. Oh, Red Horse. Yeah, I know Red
Red
Horse. Ugh.
Horse.
Miles, is Red Horse considered cheap beer?
Red Horse?
Yeah,
No, that's just expensive. It's more
is it?
the old beer called beer, just beer. San Miguel beer. It's more cheaper than Red Horse. The San Miguel beer is goes to like this bottle or a liter.
Yeah, they got the 40 ounces, and you
Yes.
keep them in a paper bag. I don't know. I'm just talking crap. 12 for a 6 pack.
Uh,
Must be talking about one of the teams there.
yeah.
The
Pambansang
most,
manok.
yeah, most popular team in the Philippines is the Lakers. The most popular. The jumbo bottles, the 40 ounces. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't drink, so I don't pay no mind to that stuff, you know. But I could have sworn San Miguel. I seen it when I was living in the state a while back. San Miguel beer commercial. Then when I was in the Philippines, it said born and brewed in the Philippines. I was like, wait a minute now. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's imported or
Mm.
exported to the United States. And I know Virginia had it. Yeah, Virginia.
Those states have Filipino, they will sell that one because Filipinos looking for that.
Yeah, 40 ounces. Did you put the bag? Did you put it inside of a bag? Yeah, the 40 ounces to keep them cold. I don't know
Mhm.
how that. Man, I might 40 ounces. What are you back in the 80s? Yeah. Yeah, you see that a lot.
Mhm.
But they do, huh? I couldn't tell you if it was good or bad beer. I don't know. I have no idea.
Horse.
When I was thinking, when I was, you know how many times I was offered a beer and I go to the sorry store like that? And I was like, man, what were you people doing my drinking days? Yeah, yeah. Remember, or even Paulie, remember red, white, and blue beer? That was red, white, and blue beer was the beer that they scraped off the bottom of the vat. That's so
Blue
it was
beer?
cheap.
Be?
Red, white, and blue. It was like I think it was like $1.50 for a 6 pack. I think.
Mm.
Yeah. I used to know these guys that used to go into a Pathmark. Some of you might remember Pathmark and go steal the beer. And they used to steal red, white, and blue. And it was like, man, you're risking getting caught and you steal red, white, and blue.
Mhm.
Yeah, that stuff was so nasty. Yeah, red, white, and blue. Yeah.
What
That
is that?
Oh, it was cheap there. That remember Paps? But Dad used to drink Paps. Yeah, and Old Milwaukee is another cheap beer. But Paps Blue Ribbon. When we used to steal my dad's beer.
Is it cheap?
It was cheap beer. Yeah, it was Milwaukee. Milwaukee's didn't they have a Milwaukee's best? Maybe I'm wrong.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's best. And then if one of my friends, his brother worked at a beer distributor, and one night I don't know what happened, but he brought home 2 cases of
Beer.
St. Pauli girls. That was high pollutant beer. That was high pollutant stuff. St. Pauli girls. Yeah, Black Label. I never heard of Black Label. That might have been a Chicago thing. Yeah. Generic beer. Ugh. White packaging with black letters.
Mhm.
Yeah. We all must. Hey, we all need to go to a meeting. We're all sitting there talking. Yeah. Well, I remember. I don't know why. I remember Milwaukee's best. And if you're lucky, you'd be able to get yourself either Michelob or Miller. A lot of people didn't like that. They said Miller was pee beer, piss beer. If you were lucky. If all your bills were paid and you had money left over at the end of the month, you went out and bought either Michelob or Miller. Yeah, I'm glad I quit drinking, man. Yeah, I remember that. It's McLaren. They saw it at 7-Eleven. They said beer on it.
What's the name? Generic
It just
beer.
said, yeah, it was generic, cheap beer.
Oh,
It
okay.
said beer. That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, I remember them days. A lot of people in the Philippines, they like that moonshine. They make the moonshine. Is
Mhm.
moon it's moonshine illegal in the Philippines? Making your own alcohol, is it illegal? I had no idea.
Make your own.
Yeah, is it illegal to do that?
No, as long as you make
I
it.
don't I
Why is
don't
it
know.
illegal?
I was always one time, I think it was the Discovery Channel. They had a thing on about moonshining, of them making and everything like that. And I was like, how do they get away with it? I thought moonshine is illegal. No, it's selling it because they won't, because of taxes, tax evasion. They get them for tax evasion, but they weren't selling it. So it was all good. But I always thought making it was illegal. But they said not really, it's selling it because then you're tax evasion.
No, if you sell, okay. But if you make on your own in your own use, this is
So you're allowed to, or they just,
yeah.
it's like everything else. They don't care. They just,
Hmm.
you know, that's how the Philippine works, man. They put laws in the books and it's kind of like, is it enforced or not?
Hmm.
you know, like the helmet law and the noise law, the noise, the loud noise of the motorcycle. That's a law in
Mm-mm.
the books, but they don't enforce it. But I'm pretty sure they stack. You know what I mean? In other words, they stop you for one thing, they get you for a bunch of other stuff, like the helmet.
Yeah.
because there is a helmet law in the Philippines. People don't. I think they know it, but they don't. They don't pay no mind to it. Wait a minute. Okay, here you go. Coconut tubo.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that is um a kind of wine. Tubo.
Is it?
Coconut tuba. Tubo.
Is that your? Is that your liquor? Is that your liquor of choice, Miles?
That's
We don't.
inang
Binangs.
replacement. If they don't, if he don't, she don't have that red wine before it, we call that lambano.
Oh, Lamanu. She liked that
White
China
wine.
wine. She liked that
White
China
wine.
wine, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She
That
liked
is
that
good.
China wine.
The China wine.
And it was like everybody used to. Her grandmother, what? Your mom's grandmother. Your mom was not in her 90s, okay?
Yeah.
People try to control her so bad, and other people were like, "Leave her alone. She's 93 years old. Let her do what she wants. She ain't hurting nobody." And she liked to every once in a while she'd like to throw some back. And one time we were at we were in town, and
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of those China wines.
A box of
Yeah,
I
and
no,
I was
a dozen of a
yeah,
bottle of wine. Yeah.
and I was uno on the shit list. I was number one on the shit list, and I was like, she's 90 something years old. Let her enjoy her
Yeah,
life. I mean,
but the problem is when she got drunk, he never eat anymore.
well,
She,
usually
she
drunks
didn't
don't
eat.
eat. When you people drinking, they don't eat a lot. Not all the time. I was the other way around.
Yeah.
At the
If
end of my drinking night, that's I wanted something to eat, and it usually was the most greasiest thing I could find. You wake up next morning like, ah, what did I eat?
yeah, yeah, that is why.
Yeah, you're right about that, McLovin. You're right. But see, that could be a bad thing though, because then if you, I've been told if you give it to them once, they expect it again. You know, and, and then you fall into that. Yo, you're cheap. Okay, whatever.
Mhm.
Mango shakes. I like mango, not with the alcohol
With the
thing in it, but I
wine.
like mango. I like I like mango
Yeah,
shakes.
yeah.
Yeah, I was number one on the shit list. For how long, Miles? And the guy, was it your cousin, the one that lived across the street, the one that was building the house in the
Yeah.
summer? He was like, "So what? Leave her alone." I mean, they used to nag this woman all the time. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. He was like, "Just leave her alone. She's 93 years old."
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, you're right about that. Well, hey, look, Lauren, you wake up, you go down to the kitchen. There's a plate with half the food missed. You ate it.
Mhm.
Oh, I remember there was a person growing up. There was a person in my house, man. 2 o'clock in the morning, you wake up, and the house is smoky as hell. Okay, you go down in the kitchen, and they'll sit there, pass that on the table, right, with a frying pan on the stove, with the fire underneath it, with a steak thrown in there, and you're like, "You fucking idiot." You laugh about it now. It was sad. It was sad.
Mhm.
Hey, John, how you
Hi,
doing, man?
John. Good morning.
Hey, glad to see you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Now, when I think about some of the stupid shit that happened in our house, my house was very dysfunctional, man. I'm telling you, if you look up the word dysfunctional family, or a picture will be next to it. Okay. You ever see that movie? What was that movie I was watching
Which one?
about the father? who was an alcoholic, and the
Oh,
oldest daughter was the God. What was that movie? It was in Chicago, I believe. Took place in Chicago.
in a family, with a family.
Yes, it was a family. God, what were they called?
Shame.
Yes,
Shame.
Shane. That was our but our house wasn't trashed like that, but yeah, we did, yeah. We probably did. Probably did. Oh, I could tell you awesome story. You probably don't want it. My sisters would get pissed off at me. I know. I laugh about it. Like I said, if you see look up the definition of dysfunctional family, my family picture be next to it. Uh, my mom, man, she did everything. She was a survivor. She passed away when I was 16 from cancer, but she wasn't. She was just trying to hold shit together, man. That's all she was. Bless her heart. Oh man. Now my mother did not drink. She hated alcohol. Oh, chili. Oh, I love chili. I love chili. I like a good thick bowl of chili with some onions and cheese. Cheese on it. It's good stuff.
Mhm.
Good stuff. Were you throwing some back there, McLaughlin? Nah, I'm in Georgia. My whole family still lives in PA. They still live in PA. I just I had to leave. Kroger. Kroger's expensive. Yeah, I've been the other one, Mager, whatever it's called. Yeah. Hey, Paul, you ever been to like I don't know, maybe it's just a Pennsylvania thing, like Pathmark or what was the other one? God, there was another one. I can't think of the name of it. Remember going to them when I was a kid. Pathmark, and there was another one you really don't see anymore. Mm. Prepaid credit card. I used to deliver when I got my driver's license. I started delivering pizza for this Greek guy. Man, this Greek guy was an asshole. I'm serious. He was so, and what got him so mad at me because I used to laugh at him. Dude, I'm here for a couple hours and I'm leaving. I don't care. And and he wanted us to put these magnetic signs on the side of our cars, you know, with his name of his pizza place. And I was like, and when he started doing that, the cars started getting broken into and people were stealing the fruit out of them. And I was like, dude, I said, you got to take them. But he wouldn't take the magnetic signs off. I was like, because you're advertising pizza delivery. I used to deliver to a lot of colleges. College kids were assholes too. Cheap, very cheap. Never give you like 25-cent tip and you're like, you bastard. Next time I'll make sure your pizza's cold. And some places I delivered to, I like, I'll never come back here again because it was like in North Philadelphia. Have you ever been to Philadelphia? You got South Philadelphia, then you go north on Broad Street, and as soon as you cross over on the other side of City Hall, that was North Philadelphia. That area was bad. It was tough, and sometimes I had to go deliver there. Man, it was like it was a given. You know, they're going to steal your stuff. What they do is they call and order a pizza, or a bunch of them from different places will call and order a pizza. So when you go to a house, because they had it all figured out, the first house you go to, right? And they wait until they see your car, and then when you go up
Mm.
to deliver the pizza, because a lot of times it was up in apartment buildings. You go up to the apartment building, and when you got back, guess what? All your pizza was gone. It was all they did. They set you up. Then I told him, what was his name? He was hateful. He was hateful as hell. I can't remember his name. He had a temper, man. He go from the happiest man in the world to I hate your gut, like that. But
Yeah.
anyway, and try to tell him, hey man, you need to black out. You need to not go North Philadelphia, because that's where we always got robbed at, North Philadelphia. And so you need to not go there anymore. And he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. But he was losing money all the time, because every time Saturday nights, every time the cars got broken and all the pizza. We didn't keep money in there, but and they didn't take the radio or anything else. They just took the pizzas or whatever else was there. That's all they did.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, Pathmark. It, the path was in blue. No. Yeah, it was in blue. And then right next to it, but it was lower, it would say Mark on it with Pathmark.
B. B.
Yes, ma'am.
I will go quickly, very
Okay.
quick.
Yeah. And that was the place if you needed you need a pair of sneakers, they would sell the sneakers in the basket. It was like, Mom, you ain't buying them there. Well, yeah, it wasn't done like that. It was just that common sense, man. We were fine until we stuck the magnetic signs on the side of your car, and people were robbing you. Now, like I said, they never stole radio or anything like that. They just stole the food inside of it, and he didn't get it. He wouldn't get it. Or you're driving around and don't see it with the phone number. I was like, yeah, but you're losing all that money on stolen pizzas and cheesesteaks and meatball subs and everything else. They were stealing everything, everything. And that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Make a pizza. Boy, I love pizzas, man. I do. I like a good pizza. I grew up in South Philadelphia, man. Come on. Love a good pizza. Yeah. Why didn't you park under a street light? What? You could have spotlights on the car. They didn't care. North Philadelphia, they didn't. Anybody that's ever been to Philly, they'll tell you. North Philadelphia is crazy. South Philadelphia can be bad too. Yeah, I'm not, but North Philadelphia was bad. Was bad. Uh, exactly. Yeah, they did. Oh, you locking your car up? Yeah. Well, how are they
Yeah.
getting in? Coat hanger. McLovin, I had a 1968 Pontiac Catalina. It was a boat. Okay. Coat hanger, clip. Yeah, Detroit pizza. Yeah, Detroit pizza. Detroit's got no good pizza. That and calzones and oven grinders and strombolis. Mm.
Is it different pizza? I mean, the
Well, I told
stuff.
you about the stromboli and the calzones. It's folded over, you know. Then you got the oven grinders. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. Piece of Italian bread, roll. Oh, Why are we always talking about food?
After
We always,
drink food,
huh?
after drinks, food.
Food puts you in your happy place, especially good
Yes.
food. Especially good food. Yeah, Stromboli's, man. You get all warm and fuzzy inside. Stromboli's a nice meatball stromboli, or they even have pizza strombolis, you know? Cheesesteak stromboli.
Mhm.
You can, Miles, you can make it. You can make it.
What is the
You got,
main ingredient? Ah,
what is the Patsy? Marina Patsy. And they also have, I don't know if you ever heard of Paulie Pat's chili dogs in Philly. They're good. They're good drunk food, you know, because they're open late at night, real
mm,
late at night. Yeah, she knows that. He was saying different regions in the states make different styles of pizzas. Yeah,
mm,
I was in McGlavin. I was in California. Somebody's mad.
yeah.
And they asked, and there was a pizza place, and I was like, they said, well, what kind of toppings you want on it? I was like, I don't know yet because they had like and they said, well, we have fish toppings. I was like, you don't put what? You
What?
don't put fish on pizza. The
Yeah.
guy looked at me. Then they said, oh, we got a vegetarian pizza. I said, what do you mean vegetarian? It says, well, it has no cheese. I was like, okay, no, I don't want that.
Mm,
People just know how to ruin things. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, they might, but like I said, or yeah. Then they also had tacos, and they said, "Well, you can get a fish taco." And I was like, "No, I don't want a fish taco. I like fish, but not on a taco or a pizza. No, it ain't happening."
strange taste. Ah.
Oh, okay. Just like that's how like Paul like the hoagie, the Philadelphia hoagie, that was made up for God, I can't remember what type of workers it was. It might have been the steel workers. I'm probably wrong, but that's how the hoagie became about. You know? Oh, I love a good hoagie. Miles, you would love a hoagie. You probably won't be able to eat like a quarter of
What
it.
is
A
that?
hoagie.
What
It's
is
like
that?
it's a it's a it's a hoagie.
It's a huggy.
It's like
What is in that?
it's on a long roll. You cut it
Yeah.
open. Do
Mm-hmm.
you put
Yeah.
oil on it and you just put everything
Yeah.
that you could think of on it. It's usually so thick that it's so good though.
What if you put it a long loaf and then you open then put
You can put anything you want on
long
it.
hot dog on it and
Ah, yeah, you can have a hot dog. You can have a foot like a long hot dog, foot long
oh,
hot dog. But
yeah.
you can have all any kind of hoagie. You can have a roast beef hoagie, whatever whatever you want. But they're like real. Or go to a Jewish deli. Jewish delis, and they make those sandwiches are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's so fucking good. That's I was like, oh, when I was coming back here, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna have that, I'm gonna have this. Georgia ain't got the things that I like. You know what I mean? Georgia ain't got what I like. But I do plan on maybe taking a road trip, not within the near future, taking a road trip up to Philly to see my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going there for a long period. No. I can only be around my
Oh,
family for so long. Like I
just
said,
be.
my family's so dysfunctional. I told you
Hey,
that,
good
man.
morning. Nice
Hey,
to
Jack, hi,
see
Marie.
you, Jack.
Like I said, one
Okay.
time my family, I wasn't there. I was deployed somewhere. Okay, they had a family bad idea, bad freaking idea. They had a family camping weekend. Okay, they checked on a Friday night. By Saturday afternoon, the management at the campsite was asking my family to leave because they were arguing.
Hmm.
So I just,
Yeah, you go there also
yeah,
to meet them,
this is a good.
visiting them.
Yeah, that's what I thought, John. I thought the Coney Island was in Coney Island, New York. That's what I know. Who makes? Is it Chicago makes the famous chili?
Cottage cheese or yogurt in Badoc. No, we cannot. We
No.
cannot. We don't have here in Badoc, but there's in other place.
Yeah, my knees are bothering me. Yeah, my knees. Oh my god, their lawn is like it's on a, which I don't understand because from the top, it's like on a hill, and the house is on the bottom of the hill. You know, which I
Mm,
don't understand why they did that. I don't know why they didn't level it out, but I didn't build a house, so whatever. And yeah, my knees. I got bad knees, man. I always had them. Like something I got to live with. You know,
Mare,
it
we
got
are
so bad.
getting old. We
Yeah,
feel a lot of pain.
it got man. It got so bad one time when I was in the military that I was popping every 8 hours, 800 milligrams of Motrin every 8 hours for my knees. And then I got a OFT, liver function test, and they were like, "You need to get off that damn Motrin." So I did. Deconia. Hey, I don't care where they're made, Paulie. I don't. They're good. That's, I could care less where they're made. They're good. Yeah, foot long sub. Yeah, they got the what, the 12 inch. I'm not talking about subways, man. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like subways. But yeah, they got the 6 inch hoagie and they got the 12 inch hoagie. Or you can get the party hoagie, but I think it's a bunch of 12 inch hoagies all put together. But when you have a party and it's long, it's real long. They're pretty good.
That 12 inch I cannot eat. I think I can eat only
Now,
half of
Miles, you
it.
eat a quarter of it, maybe, maybe. But I'm not talking about the ends because the ends, it's you really don't get that much. Like right in the middle of it, you cut it into thirds, and you would eat the middle third. You know what I mean? If that,
Mm.
that's where all the love is. The ends, you got the ends. You know. Oh, I believe it, Paul. I could care less. I like Coney Island hot dogs. I could care if they were made in Mexico. I like them. I don't care. Hey, Anthony, how you doing?
Hey, Anthony, glad to see you.
Oh yeah, Filipino restaurants. They have Filipino restaurants here, Miles.
Is
Filipino
it?
grocery store.
Oh, okay. You can. So
I did
you
not
can
plan.
you can get those sweet and sour mix and make
Yeah,
sweet and sour. meatballs.
Yeah. Well, it's called something Philip. I should, when I look it up, I'll let you know. But because I was bored, and I was like, "Is there any Filipino food restaurants or whatever around here, or grocery stores?" And it says
Yeah.
Filipino restaurant slash deli. So I'll go there and I'll be throwing some stuff at them. Hey, let me have some of this. Let me have some of that. I'll impress them.
So it means there are a lot of Filipino also there.
You got to remember, at one time there was a lot of Filipinos, like the owners of the Yellow House. A lot of Filipinos coming in the U.S. military, Marines, Navy,
Mm-mm.
Army. That's a question for you. I'm not going to answer it.
Yeah, I'm fine, but I miss him, Maria. I miss my hobby.
You just miss giving me a hard time. You got nobody to argue.
Uh-oh.
You got nobody to argue with.
If I want argue, I will argue to Mimi. Huh?
Oh, okay. Hey, Randy, how you doing?
Hey,
It's great to
Randy.
see you. Great to
Good
see you. I do appreciate it.
morning.
Like I said before, I realize these guys have other things you could be doing.
Yeah.
Lumpia? Yeah.
Yep.
And what's the other one I like? Lomi? Lomi.
Lomi, lumpia, and Shanghai.
Yeah. I like the Lomi. You know I love that Lomi. I do.
Yep.
It's a very, very hearty soup. Like I always say, it's the Philippine version of chicken soup.
If you add if you add chili oil, the taste the better.
Well, like I told you before, next time I just hope next time you make that chili oil, you use olive oil. I don't care how expensive it is because chilies are really good for your heart and olive oil is good for your arteries. So you take
Yeah,
them instead of
it's,
using that oil that you use. You know,
it still have a box of chili powder there.
like I said, I would. Who cares what it costs? It's the health benefit. I don't. The long term effect is good for you. Olive oil
Mm,
with cayenne peppers, crushed cayenne pepper is good for you,
Cayenne,
and you probably enjoy the taste a lot better, right?
cayenne, cayenne. Yeah.
Oh, you know that olive oil you get,
Yep.
Mama something. They sell it here. I seen it at Walmart. I thought it was well, it is a Filipino, but I
It's
guess
no.
they
It's not.
export it.
It's not a product of Philippines.
Oh, I thought it was.
The olive? No. It's
Yeah,
from Italy.
Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. I never had tuna. I never had it's tuna lumpia. I never had it.
It's good. Tastes good also.
Oh, I like those panasols. Oh, they're good too. They're not the panasols. Don't I like them, Miles?
Yeah.
Miles, good. How
The
many
one
won? How
maru
much money we got? I always
the
ask
the
them how
one
much do they
have
cost.
5 pesos each. The one have moringa leaves.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked. Now, all of a sudden, people noticed how popular they were in Badoc, and they started putting
Yeah.
up the shops. I like the
Yeah.
one. Remember the one we used to have the motorcycle with the cart inside on the side.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I liked hers.
That is the one uh the shop already steady near the signal shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the lady used to ride the motorcycle. The,
No more because
the
she got accident one time, so
um,
she
and then the
prepared to.
and then the donut guy used to show up once in a while. He doesn't. I
No
haven't seen
more.
him
I
in a
haven't seen
while.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't
I
seen
used to
him
have.
anymore.
I was a guaranteed customer every time he was in town. Their donuts
Oh.
there are a lot thicker than ours, though. A lot more dense, a lot more
Yeah.
heavier.
Mhm.
Oh, Mickey's good. For the longest time, I was like, Miles, what's Mickey?
Oh.
And she would say, Longanisa?
Maria.
Yeah, Longanisa.
Maria adding ko. You should, I forgot everything because I make, I prepare one bottle of chili oil for you to bring back in US. But I forgot to tell you that
Yeah,
you come
everybody
over
tells
here
me,
and get it. Yeah.
everybody, she's going to come over there. But yeah, everybody tells me Miles makes good chili oil. But I just wish he switched it up and used olive oil instead of regular oil. It'd be better for you, Miles. Something you enjoy and it's healthy. Panda sauce. I love McLovin. I love panda sauce, man. The ones in the Somme were good. They had the ones that the rolls they used to have. That's not panda sauce, is it? No.
It's
None of the ones that
pandesal.
used, yeah, and had a very slight hint taste of cinnamon. Not overpowering. It complemented it. That was
Yeah,
really
because
good.
you know who is that my nephew's recipe.
Yeah, they were
It's
good.
a one the before, but now they close already.
And
So
they were still hot.
yeah, because newly made, new
Yeah, they were still
just
hot. It was,
came from the oven, and then
yeah,
there are kids there waiting for the pandesal and then sell it.
yeah, they were good. They were good.
Mm.
Yeah, you better go. Happy wife, happy life. You take it easy. Hey, thank you for
Okay.
showing up, Paul. I know it's
Thank you
probably
so
past your
much,
time,
Polly.
but thank you for showing up, man. I will watch that video tonight. I'll give you a thumbs up. I think you were standing outside. I think I only watched like a minute of it, and then everything. What the hell?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to all that chili I put in a jar already. I said this is okay. Maybe she will going to wrap it with matching tape. But I forgot, totally
Hey,
forgot.
what do you? Hey, Maria, what do you think? You think it would taste better with olive oil in it instead of using regular oil? I'm going to get you to change it, Miles.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's olive oil is good for you. Crushed chili peppers are good for you. Good for your arteries. Helps you clean them out.
I don't know if coconut oil is good
Not
also
coconut oil. No, olive oil.
of making chili oil.
Stick to the olive oil. All right, you be good, Paulie. Enjoy Foley, Alabama. Yeah. Even Liam likes chili oil,
Yeah,
don't
it's
he?
good. You cook Mickey. It's good. Yeah. Noodles in soup. It's good. You put a little bit chili oil.
I
Wow.
wonder if you ever see the when sometimes some people do it where they have that. It's not a spoon. It's like a spiral thing that they dip in honey and then they pour it out and they let it drizzle over everything. I wonder if you could do that with that chili oil.
No, no. Put too much. You use the spoon so you can control adding into your food because it's very
Yeah,
spicy.
yeah,
I gave some. I gave some to the therapist yesterday. Oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, you told me you were. You told me you were going to give it to her.
Yeah.
Everybody says Myles makes. I mean, they say Myles makes good chili oil.
I gave Grace. I gave the vegetable vendor. I gave Roderick. I gave to I reserved one bottle to Marijoy.
Why don't you sell it?
Yeah, that's what that's what Roderick said. Why don't you make auntie more? You make more so that you can sell. I don't know. The only problem is the bottle because if you use it for longer time or sit there for longer time, you cannot use the plastic one. You should use
Well, I
the
wouldn't put it in
glass.
plastic. I would use glass. Yeah. How much
Yeah,
for the size of container that you make? How much would that go for? How much could you sell it for?
I don't know because I'm not ever since I didn't buy any chili. It don't, I make
Because
my
I never
own.
see you selling it in the market. Have you?
Yeah,
Oh, you
there
have. I
are
haven't.
there, there are even in Yellow House there they have
Oh, they
too, but
do.
I
Yeah,
haven't
but that's
never
mass
checked.
produced.
I never checked the prices yet. The one selling in the market that is homemade,
Okay.
those are
That's for
homemade.
you. That's a question to you. Why don't see us?
Why don't see us? What's that?
That's for
What do you
Maria.
mean, Maria? What you said? I don't know what you mean, Maria. You want to see the chili? I will take it. I will bring it here. Wait a minute.
Oh, here we go. I think she misunderstood you, Maria. Yeah, like I said, man, I was I had all these ideas in my head when I came back here, and it's like, oh, probably because I don't know, I don't understand, I don't know. Paulie's gone. He was talking about Paulie. Paulie made a
Oh,
comment with his
okay.
microphone.
Maria, this is the one that I'm talking about.
This is what this is what the
Ah, this is the chili oil.
yeah. He's I don't understand. I don't know why.
This should be this is the one that I want to give it to you, but I totally forgot because at that time we do live, so I forgot already. So next
Yeah, man. Like I
time,
said, I mean, I don't know what Miles does, but everybody says they like our chili oil. Maybe they're just saying that so they can get some freebie.
uh,
Yeah, but everybody comes over to eat and they use the oil. They seem to enjoy it. So I guess you're doing
yeah,
something right.
you go to the Mickey house, the noodles house. You can see this one. You
Oh
know
yeah, I
that.
know. Yeah, this is like I don't mind hot, spicy food, but my stomach is like nope, nope, nope. So I just leave it alone. I mean, back in the day, I jalapenos, poppers, and all that other stuff. I used to eat it, but I can't do it no more. Me- Oh, chili dogs, yeah. Went to a softball. What was it? Softball game. Was it last night?
The other night,
Jaylee. Yeah,
the
and
other.
I had to get me something about the hot dogs at a sports event. I don't know what it is, McLovin, but they're so good. They're so good. And
with
I got the
chili.
last. I bought the last three. I only ate one. I gave the rest to. I gave one to Kristen and one to Brandon, but they were just so good. Oh
With
my god!
chili. With chili?
No, no, no. But I could have got something else besides that. The only reason I got the hot dogs because they were out of everything else because it was like 15 minutes before they closed.
Yeah. Okay. Now next
All right.
time, next year, I will make your chili oil.
You'll make it out of olive oil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
You
like
hear
that.
that, Jack? You hear that? You hear that? Olive oil. Jack.
Yeah, yeah. I was at Sam Club's today. Yeah, I was there today. And like I was talking about Walmart, man.
What? That Sam's? Sam's is a grocery or
No, it's like a
food?
what do you call it? What
Uh,
you got there? I mean, you can buy things in bulk, like that
um,
S&M.
yep.
Is it S&M? It's basically the same
Se-
thing. But I don't. I was looking at prices there. I was like, wow, crazy prices. I know I bring it up quite often since I've been back, man, but I'm just shocked, man. McLovin, and the prices of things here, like, they're crazy. Yeah, S&R, yes, S&R. They're just, I
SNR.
can't believe it. I can't believe that how badly we're getting ripped off. You know,
SNR is
I was telling Kristen, she went. They went first. They went to Sam's Club, and then they went over to Walmart to the grocery shopping.
mm,
And she asked me, she goes, "I want to ask you a question." I said, "What's that?" And she goes, "How much do you and Miles spend a week on the food?" I said, "On a bad day, bad week, when we get stuff that's, you know," I said, 40 $45. I said, on a regular, it's about 30 35. And she says, you don't even know how much I spent for the week. And they didn't buy junk food. They bought regular, food. They didn't
mhm.
buy no.
That's junk food is not good for the kids.
I didn't let Maria. I didn't let her. Miles. I mean, you're welcome. Okay, but it's. I don't. I'm not. Miles, am I that way? No, you can't go. No.
No.
She looked at me like Miles would look at me like I lost my freaking mind. You know. She would look at me like I lost. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you need? Excuse me. But I wouldn't. I just. Yeah. No, I don't. That's what I thought. But a bunch of people saying no. Costco doesn't own S&R. I was like, you learn
No,
something else.
we don't know that because we haven't been there. My niece said it's a big and wide
Yeah,
uh,
just like Costco
SNR.
and
Mm.
yeah, just like Costco and Sam's Club, and here in the States, it's a huge.
He said there are household, I mean the furniture, appliances inside. Yeah, she just been here, stay here until evening or 6 o'clock yesterday, Maria.
You know what he's talking about, Miles?
Chicharon, yes.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I store one pack inside in the refrigerator and then you pick up one by one. The one crunchy that That's the crunchy. That's crunchy
The,
thing.
the, the black.
That's not blood. It's a chicharron. A kind of
Okay.
chicharron.
I don't want to do that. What's it doing?
You back already.
No, I'm trying to figure something out. What the hell is it doing? Something. No, don't worry. I'm just going to ignore it. At the stores in Chicago. Chicago's
Yeah.
got a lot. Chicago's like a big melting pot. You got all nationalities in Chicago. Same as New York, big cities, but Chicago is like a melting
So
pot.
so no wonder they put their different stores from different countries.
Yeah, stop at SNR. It's an idea. It's right near the airport, ain't it?
No, yeah, if you come back here in the Philippines, you take the Clark instead of Manila. You take that Clark airport. So it's more. They said it's closer than SNR.
I don't know if I mean, I get what I can, you know?
Hmm.
Seriously, I get what I can. I'm not greedy.
But there is no. I think there is no direct flight from US to Clark.
I don't know. I'm being honest. I have no
Yeah, I don't
idea.
know. I don't know also.
Who knows? It's a mystery.
Mm.
I'm just trying to figure something out. That's all.
That is the last chat, the last like message.
Yeah. I'm just,
Maria, how's your trip back to US? You miss the ocean every morning. I know the ocean just right beside of your house to your house in Ilocos Norte.
I notice the IKEA store. You know, but Glavin, I've never been to an IKEA yet. I've never been to an IKEA
Oh,
store.
and I don't know where's
Yeah.
what part of Manila's the IKEA is. Oh, okay. Stop over Taiwan.
Yeah, I've been that Maria, I've been to that DIY place. I don't know if it's really a DIY though.
It's not
You're talking one
not
in the town of Badoc, right?
yeah,
I don't,
just
you know,
beside that's beside the BDO, beside the BDO.
yeah, but it's I've been there. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, why is this a DIY? You
It's
know what I
not
mean?
all yeah, it's already just using not DIY. The DIY you mean I mean the DIY is you have to assemble it or right like that before you
Well,
using it.
I always looked at DIY like Lowe's at Home Depot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
maybe
what?
Jack also miss the ocean, swimming every morning.
Yeah.
Isn't it, Jack?
Hey, Maria, I noticed
Oh,
on
okay.
what I was looking at, I noticed on my monitor for YouTube, you're not even coming up as far as can you hear me?
Yep.
As far as commenting, there's nothing on here with you. I'm not talking
Mhm.
about StreamYard, the one I'm using. It's just you're not coming up at all. Everybody
Mhm.
else is, but except for you. I don't know why. Because I was
Maria,
going to give you, I was going to make you a moderator, but you're not coming up. I don't know. I have no idea why. So what you going to do with the rest of your day there, Miss Miles?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet.
Mm, I should. I
So do
am
I.
thinking while I'm looking the window. I am thinking I should put I remove the so that I can see the outcome. I I don't know if I'm going to remove today or tomorrow.
What's that?
The Scotch tape, the tape.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I told her. I didn't tell her. I said, hey, if you want to, you can make a video with your phone, and then email me it, and I can do what I can with it. You know, the ball's in her court. I threw it at her. Now, what she decides to do with it, it's up to her.
Okay, I will. I
Yeah, that
I
would
don't
be
know.
nice.
I'm not sure, but I want to try. I try it.
Try what? Oh, the video, yeah.
Yes.
Or even at like at the market. You know, a lot of people love.
No,
I don't know why, but
in the
people love
market
the.
is in the market is I am I am holding the
I
market.
know, I
It
know, I know. You need to hire yourself a camera crew. Have a camera crew follow you around the market.
yeah,
Yeah, that too. A karaoke party video.
yeah.
You don't sound too thrilled about that. More people are more interested in your daily life in the Philippines than they are my daily life in the U.S. Now, with the exception of the people that live in
Yeah.
Badoc and other places in the Philippines, they're very interested in the U.S. But you want to know something? I don't know where I live would be very interesting. To be honest, I'm being honest,
Mm.
especially like people like McLovin and some of the others be like, okay, the road in the U.S. Who cares? You know. Hey, McLovin, do they have convenience stores in Chicago called Sprint, like the cell phone company Sprint? There's one that opened up. I don't know when, but it's been open since I've been here. It's called. It's. I mean, they're really nice, clean. It's a convenience store. It's called Sprint. First time I ever heard of it. That's like 2 miles up the road from me. That's the closest place to walk.
2 miles?
2 miles. Yeah. 4 miles round trip. No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, we went there a couple nights ago. The girl says, "You talk funny." I was like, okay. She had that thick Georgia accent, and I talk funny.
How's the Georgia accent? Okay.
So, well, it depends on where you're at. Like Atlanta, it's but like
Atlanta, Georgia.
out where we live,
Mm-hmm.
out where we live here, it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
red. It's not really redneckville, but it's it's different. It's not a bad difference. It's just different. Remember these houses here 10 years ago? This was number where I'm at now. It used to be number woods. That's all it was, woods. And to be honest, when I was driving a truck, I can remember coming in this area making
Why?
deliveries because some of the places I've seen, I thought I delivered there.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I delivered there. You know. Yeah, Casey gas station and 7-Elevens. Yeah, I haven't seen a 7-Eleven yet here. There's an, I guess because there's enough of the Sprint and also a lot of mom and pop places, gas stations.
Yeah.
It sell a lot of beer and bread.
Hmm.
So when do you think? How long do you think it's going to take you to finish painting? I'm not putting a time schedule on you, but
The painting of the last two windows. Maybe I will start this the the left side windows here in your office. Maybe tomorrow. I will finish that before the Easter holiday.
yeah, yeah. McLeod, this area is more. Well, it's on the outer boundaries of Augusta, Georgia.
Is it
Yeah,
Florida and Georgia are close? They are
they're
close
not far.
neighborhood.
They're not that far away. Yeah,
Oh,
they're not
okay.
that far away. I don't know the exact distance, but I know it's not that far.
Mhm.
Yeah, drive-through liquor stores. Yep, and the drive-through beer distributors. Remember that where they had the sliding glass doors. They come out and they give you a beer. And if they're in a good mood, they put it in the trunk for you. Letitia must be playing.
Lakeisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very silent.
Cool.
Maybe
Hey,
they
you
are
ready to
going.
cut out? You ready to get out of here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna let you guys go. It's going on 10 o'clock. Some people
Mm-hmm.
have lives. Some people got to get up early in the morning,
Yeah.
go to church to redeem
Mhm.
themselves.
And yeah, well, I think I want to attend the mass this afternoon, be 4:30.
Okay, have fun. I'll be
Mm.
there in spirit.
Maybe Mary Grace said they will is the drop by here and we go together to the
Okay.
church.
Yeah, we're out of here, McLovin. Thank you for showing up, man. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, McLovin.
All right, so we'll let you all go. Thank you for being here. We do appreciate you. And when's the next time we go on live, Miles? You know better than
On
me.
your Tuesday night and my Wednesday morning.
I got it
And
on
the
the
next
schedule on the phone. I have to look.
and the next is your Thursday night and my Friday morning in here. And the
Okay.
next is the same as today.
All right. Thank you,
So
Maria. Thank you.
thank
Thank you,
you
Jack.
so much, Maria and Jack.
Doesn't say Maria, Jack. It says Jack and Maria.
Jack and Maria. Malo, okay. Malo or Marilo. Just shortcut Maria.
Okay. All right, man. You all be good to yourself and be good to each other. And we will talk to you again.
Thank you, Das. Thank you,
Yeah.
Polly. Thank
Thank
you, Anthony. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, McLovin. Thank you, Dodge.
and thank
Good
you,
evening.
Jack and Maria. You all have a
Thank you,
great
Jack.
evening, and we will talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.